Still messages as a collective needs to know right now. Messages do you have for the collective? Peace and love, family. Peace and love. Peace and love, y'all. What messages do you have for the collective at this time? How y'all day been today? How's your Thursday? How are you feeling? Has anybody even asked you how you feeling today? How y'all feeling? If you're feeling good, let me know you feeling good. And if you're not, let me know that too. How y'all feeling? Because see, we don't ask each other that enough nowadays. How y'all feeling today? All right, Spirit. Says I'm feeling good. How are you? Thank you for asking, because most people don't ask. I'm okay. I'm a little irritated. I ain't gonna lie, things been getting on my nerves today. Just seem like everything been getting on my nerves today. My hair been getting on my nerves today. The radio been getting on my nerves today. The social media, just everything. But at the same time, I'm grateful to be alive. Okay. So I'm being honest today, baby. That's what I tell people. If you're new on my channel, we honest and we real over here. Hold on. I mean, this doggone light flashing in my face. How y'all feeling today? How y'all doing out here in these streets? It's Thursday. You're almost at the end of the week. That life been lifing sometime. And that's the truth. When I tell you, life has definitely been lifing. And I swear I've been going through it. But I still have to get up and be here for myself. I still have to be here for y'all, be in alignment for my assignment. So I have to put aside my little attitude sometime and still come online and let people know that you are not alone. You feel me? Spirit, what do we have for the collective? What messages do we have for the collective right now? How y'all doing out there? People that's just joining in. How y'all doing? How you feeling? How you living? Are you alive? Somebody been feeling like they carrying the weight of the world. Somebody feel like they out in the cold. Somebody feel like they just got too many decisions to make. Somebody need to write themselves a new story. Okay? Somebody need to let some shit go. Okay? Somebody need to let some shit go. What is it that y'all need to let go of? What are you holding on to that needs to be let go of? Something that's causing you to escape from yourself. Spirit wanting you to come home to yourself. What is it that y'all holding on to that needs to be released? Is it a mindset? Is it an attitude? Is it a way of thinking? Is it a way you looking at some things? Is it a person? Is it a group of people? Is it a job? Is it a community that you live in? What is it that you need to release? Matter of fact, you ain't got to tell me because I'm going to find out. She said, my mother, look, they said, my mother, listen, if nobody can relate to that, I can relate to that. I had to release my mother about 3 years ago. Unfortunately, I had to let her go. She was literally my biggest op. Like, I love that thing with everything in me. I do. But I had to let her go. She literally was my biggest op, my biggest enemy. She was robbing me of my peace. It was just too much. She was turning people against me, telling lies on me, starting rumors and starting drama, and just was always praying against me and just wasn't for my best interest. So I had to release her. And I'm still releasing her because, of course, that ain't something you just do overnight. You know what I'm saying? So you're not alone. Okay? I survived Haitian voodoo in 2024. I saved my daughter and she called the police on me. I just got home. Oh my God. Listen, I ain't from Haitian, but I'm from Alabama. I'm from Tuscaloosa and I survived Tuscaloosa, Alabama voodoo. Okay. And I tried to save my daughter, who will be 20 this year. But guess what? Turned on me, did the same shit. You are not alone, my love. When I tell you, I feel you, I get it, I understand. Do you hear me? And I just want you to know, pat yourself on the back. You did the best that you can. You did a good job. You did what you were supposed to do, but you can't control what other folks do. You can't save you said you got your daughter. Okay, good. That's a good thing. I can't say the same for myself. But at the same time, pat yourself on the back that you survived that, because ain't nothing worse than dealing with voodoo from your birth giver. So how hard was it for you to make that decision? It was super hard because I loved my mother. I still love my mother. To all 3 of my daughters. Ooh, bless your heart. Bless your heart. I still love my mother. But at the same time, she didn't love me as hard as I loved her. The problem was I dealt with a jealous mom. My mom is 13 years older than me. And so she was still stuck in 13-year-old time frame. And I dealt with a lot of immaturity. Plus, I got 3 sisters that she had and a brother. And literally, that was the hardest decision because when I released her, you know, when she felt me pulling back, she started turning all my siblings against me. Not just my blood siblings, but my step siblings as well. So I just started dealing with a lot of hate from the family, all because of what she was telling them. And because I chose to step away from the church, because I grew up in church all my life, I decided to go and be a free spirit and, you know, just go on my own journey and become, you know, a spiritualist and tap into my superpowers, which is my tarot gifts and all of that, and turned around and they crucified me, of course, because they in the church. So I got crucified from the church really, really bad. So that made the decision even more harder, but at the same time, easy, if that makes sense. So it was like I was relieved, but I was grieving at the same time. And so, you know, I do feel alone, you know, sometimes, but at the same time, I feel more at peace knowing that I'm more safer than I was being around those people, because being around them, and I love them, but they don't love me like I love them. They okay. I feel like Cinderella, like they were okay with using my gifts. They were okay with my advice and my strength and me being there to lift them up. But they weren't okay with me being true and honest and being who I truly am. They wanted me to shrink in order to make them feel big and comfortable. They wanted me to conform to their way. They wanted me to sit down and shut up and just be seen and not heard, you know. And like you said, destiny swapping is real. And I was dealing with destiny swapping from my own mom. I didn't even know the shit. I didn't want to accept the fact that that was real. It was a thing. I kept feeling like, am I tripping? Is my mother jealous of me? Is she envious of me? And the whole time she, in fact, was. Said, did they try to explode your gift? Oh, most definitely did. And you said be loud on the bayou, on my soul. And that's why I get on here and I do what I do, because I know that it's my divine purpose, it's my path, it's what I'm supposed to do, because it's not just me who dealt with this. But for a long time I kept quiet because I thought I was. But they wanted me to be naive, they wanted me to be small, they wanted me to disappear and just shut up, and I was better off dead. You know what I'm saying? And yes, she definitely was jealous. Super jealous, still jealous. But at the same time, I had to love her enough to let her go. She used to tell me as a kid, love people enough to let them go. And I didn't know that I would have to use that to us when it came to us. And, what really made me walk away was when she saw my relationship with me and my daughter, because I always told myself that I would be a better mom, not to her. I didn't say it to her, but my mom wasn't the best mom. So I always told myself that I would grow up and be a better mother than my own mom to my child. And I was. And she was envious of that. You would think that she would be happy that I was a great mom. No, she came in between that. So she found a way to weasel my own daughter away from me. So basically my daughter went to the dark side. You feel me? And it broke my fucking heart, because it was like, okay, I had to let go of the rest of the family, had to let go of friends, I had to let go of lovers that they had and got in their ear and did all that type of shit. And at the end of the day, I was left with me, and my daughter was the last little piece. And it's like they got in her ear, and shit, that was it. After that, I was forced to come and live on my own terms. I had to force and come and do for me and pray for me and lift me and save myself. So that's where I'm at right now. Is yes, I'm alone, and yes, I'm a villain. You feel me? Because these are the cards that I'm pulling. I'm not here to really ask too many questions. I'm here to speak, because I get too sidetracked talking to people and answering silly questions, and no offense to anybody, but I got a message that I have to give, and I'm going to give this damn message. I'm not going to let nobody stop me for that. Okay. Thank you so much. But who needs to know that it's okay to be a villain? It's okay to rewrite your story. It's okay to be different. It's okay to walk away and choose you. It's okay to pray over you. It's okay to save yourself. Do what you need to do for you. So the Empress of the Universe is awake on my soul. Because, baby, when I tell you I am sick and I am tired. I'm tired of this loveless energy surrounding us. I'm tired of the broken families, the broken mothers and daughters, the broken fathers and sons. I'm tired of the separation. I am just sick and fucking tired of the fake friends, the fake love. I want us to get back to where we have real unity. I want us to get back to where we have real tribes, real support, where we don't have to feel alone, where we don't feel like we got to shut off and disappear and shrink because we feel like this person trolling, this person watching, this person stalking, this person lying, this person betraying. I am sick and I am fucking tired. You feel me? I be wanting real people around me. I don't want to shrink. I don't want to keep being small or disappearing because I'm afraid of what this person is going to say. I'm just sick and tired. And I know I'm not the only one. It's not okay for your family, period, to do voodoo. Voodoo, you don't have to even actually do actual spell work to do voodoo. You could talk about a person, that's voodoo. You could gossip about a person, that's voodoo. You can wish ill will on a person, that's voodoo. You could turn people against people. You could lie on people or lie to people, that's voodoo. You get what I'm saying? And I'm sick and I'm fucking tired. Where are the real people? What are big steppers at? What are real people who like real shit, who like honesty, who like truth, who like real love, who like real support, who are real givers just like they takers? I'm sick of people just fucking taking. So because your mom, it was hard for you to trust. Yes, I'm alone with my daughters and my girlfriend. And guess what? Thank God you got that. You know what I'm saying? Reincarnation is definitely real. Thank God you have that. Because guess what? My life, for some apparent reason, nobody wants to see me fucking happy. Nobody wants to see me happy with my daughter. Nobody wants to see me happy in love. Nobody wants to see me happy by my fucking self. So I have to be by myself. I have no other choice. It's literally just me, the angels, and the ancestors. Literally. You feel me? And don't get it twisted. I love my own company. I have to be the villain. I have to tell people, fuck them. I have to walk away from people that don't care about me, but I still love. I have to choose myself. I'm forced to do it. I had to heal. You get what I'm saying? And you're right. My mother was the first person who broke my heart. She was the first person that caused me to not trust no fucking body. You know what I'm saying? But not just her. I had daddy issues too because my father was not there. So I literally grew up having a hard time trusting, and I'm still having a hard time trusting. I'm still having a hard time trying to heal. But at the same time, I had to give myself closure. I had to go and heal myself, forgive myself first in order to forgive others. I had to learn how to release grudges so that I could be on here and give as gracefully as I do to y'all and talk to y'all the way that I do. Because, baby, if I didn't, I wouldn't be no good for nobody. Baby, when I tell y'all, before I even went on my own journey, I was a bitch. And I can still be a bitch. And the people that I had to walk away from tell people, oh, she a bitch, she a villain. But guess what? It's okay to be a fucking villain. And somebody in this chat need to know, stop trying to be so fucking nice and sweet all the time, especially to people who keep making your story hell, who keep going out of their way to make your life hell, to keep bringing you down, to keep being... They trying to make you bitter. They want to make you an ugly individual. They see your beauty. They see your strength. They hear your words. They know your walk with God. They know you are chosen. They know you are divine. They know you are a sweet, loving individual. They know you are generous. But they go out of their fucking way to use you and take advantage of it to turn you evil and wicked like them. You get what I'm saying? Say, girl, we in the same boat all the way, having very hard time trusting and I'm by myself too. But guess what? We may be by ourselves, but we are not really by ourselves. We have divine protection. We have angels that surround us. But at the same time, sometimes you want a real person around you, somebody that you can touch, somebody that you can trust, somebody that you can lean on. You get what I'm saying? Because I'm myself, I'm strong. But at the same damn time, even strong people need love. Strong people need support. Strong people need help. Strong people need a shoulder to lean on. Strong people need an ear to listen to. Strong people need advice too. I don't know it all. You get what I'm saying? And I know sometimes I come off like I do, but people be swearing up and down, I don't need help too. I need help too. I need support too. I need love too. I need somebody to wrap their arms around me too and tell me it's going to be all right. I'm always telling people it's going to be all right. I'm always lifting people up. But when are people going to lift me? That's what I'm saying. When are people going to lift me? Tell me it's okay. Everything is going to be fine. You get what I'm saying? And that's what I thought my family was for. That's what I thought they would be there for. So I got home in the psychic, Lord, because my mother called the police on me to raise allegations. Guess what? Fuck your mama. With all due respect, fuck her, fuck my mother. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, fuck them with love. You can say you have to be the villain. You have to say fuck them. Sometimes their mission is to come back into this life to make it hard for you, to make you want to turn on yourself, make you want to give up and just turn down. But the mission is for you to choose you and to walk away and to say, you know what? I refuse to let you come in my way. I refuse to let you drag me down. I refuse to let you be the villain in my life. Before it's either me or you, and bitch, it's gonna be you before it be me. I had to choose me. You feel what I'm saying? I know what they feel like, trying to kill you for insurance money. I done almost died. I done dodged so many death bullets. You don't know how much death my mother has sent my way. She fucked around and did so much black magic that my stepfather just passed away 2 months ago because it was designed for me to die. But it bounced back on her own husband that she was married to for 20-some years. And Lord, rest my stepfather. So I miss that man with everything in me. And I had to walk away from him because she had him under spells. She literally had him under the Delilah spells, using magic to keep him stuck. You know what I'm saying? And so, like I said, return to sender. So because I was protecting myself spiritually, it bounced back. And boom, I got a call. My stepfather passed away. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I get it. I know what spell work feel like. I know what death magic feel like. I have survived that shit. That's why I get on here and I do what I do. And I speak the way I speak with the strength that I speak, the passion that I speak it in. And y'all are more of my community than my own blood has been. I have no blood around me. It's literally just me. When they went out of their way to manipulate my own seed, my very own seed, at that point, it's like I was like, fuck it. fuck the world. Said when somebody do black magic, that shit goes back to the center. On my soul, that shit ain't no joke. Now everybody sit back quiet, crying, you know what I'm saying, stressed out because they can't believe that people keep dying around them. You know what I'm saying? But that's what happened when you keep touching God's anointed. You keep coming up against me, keep trying to crucify me, keep trying to sacrifice me, put me on their crosses that I did not fucking build. So I had to fight back and give them their crosses back. I had to give them their weight back. And they can call me what they want to call me. They done did so much voodoo to the point that they could tell people that I do it on them. And I'm literally a praying woman. I don't do voodoo. The only spell work I do is light work, and that's to help myself. You feel what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I have to help myself. I had to do what was best for me to save myself, because if I didn't, I would not be here today. When I tell y'all, I can tell y'all some stories for days. I can tell y'all some stories for days. But I had to be a villain, babe. I had to walk away and say, fuck them. I had to crash that shell. You feel me? It says you can always rewrite your own story. I had to stop telling the same old painful stories. That wasn't even my intention to get on here and tell y'all that today. My intention was to just get on here and tell y'all it's going to be all right. But apparently that message was for me today. We going to be all right. If you survived trauma like that, if you survived abandonment, if you survived your family turning on you and still gang stalking you, got the church against you, ain't nothing worse than dealing with church voodoo, church witches, church warlocks. When I tell y'all, I have survived a lot of shit. I wasn't supposed to be sitting right here, but I thank God today that I am. But they tell people that I'm a witch because all of the magic they send my way has returned and bounced back to them. You said the air at the universe is awake and she's alive. She's watching your live. Oh, yeah, she most definitely is. She sneaks and she watches. Oh, you said the air at the universe. Oh, okay. The Empress of the universe. Okay. Thank you. I thought you was talking about the birth giver, because I know for a fact that she be sneaking and watching me. I blocked so many fake accounts. Y'all excuse me. My energy has just been all over the place, and I've just been trying to stay sane and stay grounded and stay lifted and stay positive and be sweet. But at the same time, sometimes you got to tap into that dark divine feminine or dark divine masculine and let them know, fuck you too. Just like you said, fuck me, it's fuck you. You know what I'm saying? But with grace, with love, with peace. You know what I'm saying? You can simply walk away and choose you. Let this shit go, because look at this. Look at this tree. And I look at this like the tree of life. That tree is on fire. And that's how I felt for years. My tree, my family tree has just been on fire. And I have went out of my way to throw so much water, so much love, so much trying to put the fires out. It is like the more I put the fires out, the more fires just happen, because it was not meant for that tree to survive. And it's crazy because I had a tree out here in my neighborhood and it caught on fire because there was so much darkness in my neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? Which I said, I thought I was alone dealing with dark magic by our mothers. No, you are not alone. It's okay to let that energy and attacks from let go of energy. Yes, most definitely. And that's what this card says. It says tree, let them go. You get what I'm saying? So somebody in this chat needed to understand it's okay to let these people go. I don't care if they're blood. I don't care if it's your mama. I don't care if it's your daddy. I don't care if it's your granddaddy, your grandmother. I don't care if it's your aunt, if it's your uncle, if it's your siblings. If this tree is burning and they keep making sure they striking the match to burn it, and you keep going out of your way to put the fires out, and you're not the one starting the fucking fire, you got to at some point sit down and say, fuck that tree. Fuck that family. Fuck that lover. Fuck that job. Fuck that community. Fuck them friends. Fuck them children. I'm sorry. He said it's okay. It's literally okay to let go. And with all due respect, I love my family. When I say I love my family so hard, but the problem was I loved them too hard, to the point where they was going out of their way to push me out of the way. And if I didn't get out the way, I would have been on fire with that fucking tree. You get what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, it is okay to rewrite your story. Some of y'all dealt with terrible childhoods like myself. Some of y'all dealt with sour pussy ass friends that was always jealous and envious of you. Some of y'all was in toxic relationships with people that was jealous of you, hated on you, wanted to be you. You know what I'm saying? Literally, you have to say fuck them. You literally have to. And that's just because that's what's best for you. You know what I'm saying? It says you can be your own knight. You had to save your own self out of your castle. They were trying to lock you away in the basement. You had to save yourself. How many of y'all know what that feel like? You feel what I'm saying? You walking around with a whole bunch of swords in your back because they keep sticking them in your back. They going out of their way to destroy anything good that you get. And don't let you get in a relationship and somebody love you and somebody care for you. They going out of their way to manipulate the people away from you. They're going out of their way to lie on you, to tell people, bullshit. Just, oh, she a witch. Oh, she do voodoo. Oh, she tell, she did, she did. Hey, sugar. Hey, Angie. They going out of their way to tell lies on you, to steer people away from you, to steer people away from your businesses. How many of y'all are entrepreneurs and you're dealing with family members lying to people around you to sabotage your business? How many of y'all have lovers that you've been with and you know that if you never brought them around your family that you would probably still be with them today, but then you fucked around and took it to your family and your family manipulated them away from you? How many of y'all know what that feel like? Every relationship I've been in, literally, I took them home to get approval from my family, and my family went out of their way to sabotage my relationships. But let's be real, if the relationships was good, they wouldn't have been able to sabotage it away from me, but they sabotaged the people away from me. Thank God, because hell, they were some trolls anyway. But at the same time, the biggest heartbreak was the fact of my child. You know what I'm saying? When it got down to my child, that was the worst heartbreak ever. And when I learned to put that energy aside and say, you know what, God, okay. If they were able to take her away, that was the last little piece that I was holding on to. Ain't nothing else for me to hold on. But for myself, at that point, it was easy for me to say, fuck them all. Fuck them. I love y'all, but fuck y'all. Y'all don't care nothing about me. Y'all doing everything in y'all power to sabotage me. So then I started doing cord cuttings. I stopped doing the return to senders because the return to senders was like fighting fire with fire. So every time I did a return to sender, it kept coming back to me. So I said, you know what? Let me stop doing the return to senders and let me start returning the shit back to the pits of hell where it came from, because I was dealing with some real demons. You feel what I'm saying? And so when I said, you know what? Let me return all this shit back to the pits of hell where it came from, that's when and I started doing the cord cuttings. That's when now everybody want to start coming back. Like you said, paper trail. Now everybody want to start coming back. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, we miss you. We want you back around the family. See, the cord cuttings is where it's at. You need to really do a cord cutting. Cut the cords at the umbilical cord. Cut the cords as many times as you need to until you feel these people unlatching away from you. And I can remember when I started doing the cord cuttings, all of a sudden now these people are starting to reach out. But why are you reaching out to me? Because they were the ones that were taken from me. They were the ones that was robbing me of my energy. They were the ones that spirit was telling me to let go of. You know what I'm saying? It got to the point where I'm starting to hide in my own house. I'm trying to disappear. I don't want nobody to see me. It shouldn't be like that. You know what I'm saying? But that's what they wanted. They wanted me to hide. They wanted me to disappear. It says the universe, we are all just stardust. That just fell on the floor. Let me read Villain. 38. Somebody in the chat may be 38. Somebody in the chat may be 18. But at the end of the day, be that villain and don't be afraid of being that fucking villain. Don't feel bad about it. Don't feel guilty, because a lot of y'all feel guilty. You feel me? You 35. You feel what I'm saying? God bless you. You feel me? I'm 39. I'll be 30. I'll be 40 this year. Thank God for that. Because baby, if I didn't walk away, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I was supposed to be gone at the age of 35. Before 35, I was supposed to be out of here. Them people tried their best. My whole life, let's be real, in her womb, she was trying to take me out. Okay? Listen, villain. Baby, listen. It says you can always rewrite the story. A hard truth to swallow. Sometimes our villains win. However, that doesn't mean you should give up or lose all hope. It just means that it is time to rewrite the story and keep going. It can be incredibly freeing and empowering to reclaim yourself after a personal tragedy. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. You get what I'm saying? At the end of the day, listen. You have to rewrite your story. They want you to keep replaying the same old story. They want you to keep staying on that hamster wheel. They want you to keep rehashing and reopening those wounds so that you never move on. But at some point, you have to say, you know what? Fuck that. Fuck y'all. I'm finna rewrite my story. I'm gonna break this shell, break this bullshit, let this tree stay on fire and let it burn down because y'all wanted it on fire. Them bridges that y'all been burning, I'm gonna let y'all demolish them because y'all going out of y'all way to sabotage me. Y'all going out of the way to sabotage yourselves. I've tried to save so many of my family members from themselves to the point I was losing my fucking self. And this is what they wanted. I'm throwing them life jackets and they in 3 foot of water faking like they drowning and the whole time they not. And I'm over here like, why I gotta keep saving y'all and y'all not going out of y'all way to save me? You get what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, you have to let this shit go. You gotta let these people go and choose you. Right before my daddy passed, I got 2 fathers. Right before my father passed, my second dad passed, he got stabbed in the heart by his very own nephew. But before he got stabbed in the heart, he had took me around the family. And they had a family house. And it was a big maple tree in the family yard. And he said, this tree has been growing my whole life. But I was like, oh, it's a beautiful tree. And he said, I'm finna come and cut it down. I said, why, Dad? He said, because the tree is rotting from the inside out. And that's where we are. Our family tree has been rotting from the inside out. No matter how much you try to save these people, no matter how much love you try to give them, no matter how many shoulders you let them cry on, no matter how much advice you give them, how many arms you wrap around them, they are still rotten from the inside out. And you gotta let their asses go. You got to. You gotta choose you. You gotta choose you. You feel what I'm saying? You feel me? Some of y'all might be 18 in the chat. Some of y'all probably been dealing with this since you were 18 years old. I don't know. Only you know. You apply the energies where they go. 18. It says, let them go. You often take on the pain of others. You used to think it was because you're an empath, but these days you're not sure. Sometimes it feels like other people are emptying their emotions into you and giving nothing in return. Sometimes you even feel we've inherited pain from those who come before us in our family tree. This is your permission to let go. Your life is ultimately about you, not what other people expect you to carry for them. And that was another thing. I said, God, I went out of my way. I'm going to read these comments in a second, y'all. I went out of my way to help people, and I still go out of my way to help people. But now I come on TikTok and I do these readings for y'all because I know this is my mission. This is my divine purpose. But I'm going to be honest. Some days I don't want to come on here. Some days I be feeling like I'm coming on here and I'm wasting my precious energy and my precious time because I say, God, a lot of these people are taking my energy. They're pouring their trauma onto me. And they need help. They need advice. They need lifting up. But I need help. I need advice. I need lifting up. I need motivation too. And I don't be feeling motivated a lot of times to come on here. You know what I'm saying? I be feeling like I need to be hyped up. Hype me up. Make me want to come on here. Keep me coming. Nobody wants to come and give readings to a lot of people and give all I sit on here some days for 2 or 3 hours. I tell myself I'm only going to be on here for an hour. But then I turn around. I'd been on here before I know it 2-3 hours. And I ain't got no hearts. I ain't got no love. I ain't got no support. I don't get but pay probably about a penny off this video. Nobody wants to be giving their all and not getting anything in return. And it's not about money or vanity, but at the same time, who wants to give and keep giving and keep giving? And I said, God, I've been giving and giving and giving. And I gave to all these family members to the point I gave up myself. And then I went out of my way to get away from these people because these people were using me up. You think I want to go and build a whole nother community that's taken from me the same way the family took from me? No, the fuck I don't. These people, I watch people daily give to people that do not deserve. But I know for a fact that I am deserving of love, happiness, peace, prosperity, joy, financial abundance. I am deserving, but I don't get shit in return. I give and give and give, and I get nothing. And I ain't gonna lie, some days I have to drag myself to come and hit this live button. And I don't want to get on here and be like, God, I'm getting on here like everybody else, begging for shit. But guess what? I'm struggling. I need help. I need support. I don't like to ask nobody for help because I am an independent worker. I am an entrepreneur. I'm a struggling entrepreneur. This is my job that I don't get paid for. And it's heartbreaking a lot of times that I sit on here for hours with y'all and I give advice after advice after advice and I don't get paid a dime. And I sit back and I look at people on live and they tell y'all lies. I watch all these fake prophets, these fake readers, and they got all these views. They get all this money. They are rich, living the lavish fucking life. And people like myself who giving real substance, real nourishment, real advice, real help. I'm throwing out real life jackets. And what do I get? Nothing. Nothing. I'm struggling. I have to literally put arrangements on things just to keep shit on, just to be able to come on this live to keep giving y'all advice to make sure that y'all know that I care. But who wants to keep being the only one that cares? Nobody. How many of y'all keep giving and giving and giving and you dealing with nothing but takers? And that's how I feel. I be like, God, I have to beg people just to hit the free heart. Just to hit the free heart. Who want to deal with that? But then people want to get on and say, can I ask a question? And then I'll be like, yeah, because I don't know the answer no. And that's where my problem has been at. It's yes, 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 and not enough no's. And I give and give and give to the point where I be so depleted by the time I get off this live. I have to sleep for 2 days. I told y'all I was coming back on here yesterday. I wasn't even able to make it on here yesterday because I had gave y'all 3 hours of my time. 3 hours and 50 minutes to be exact. The day before yesterday. I sat and I edited videos all night long just to post the live, just for people who missed the live. And I still, what did I get out of it? Nothing. And I still have to show up because there are people that need me. It's not about vanity, but at the same damn time it is. Bills don't pay themselves. Lights don't keep themselves on just because of a like or a follow. No. But I watch people go and follow people that tell them bullshit. I could go and post a lie and get a whole bunch of views. But let me go and post the truth and get nothing. And I want to flip and change that trajectory. We need to start supporting more of the real because the real needs resources to be able to keep going. But if you don't support the real, how do you expect the real to keep going if you're taking your resources and you're feeding death? It's like you going to a graveyard and you throwing your money in a graveyard. You giving your money and your resources to bullshit. And then you expecting something out of it. But then the real life that's trying to give back to you, you don't take care of it. And then when it goes out and it runs out, then you sit back and you say, well, where you at? Where you been at? I've been struggling. I've been suffering. I was hungry. I didn't have anything to eat. I didn't have anything to drink. I couldn't afford to pay this. I couldn't afford to keep that on. But y'all want me to keep coming on. You have to take care of your ones that's taking care of you. Take care of your real people. Stop putting your money, your finances into death. A lot of y'all have literally sown seeds into the wrong things. And you wondering why you ain't getting no money. Then y'all get on my live and say, am I getting paid? Am I going to get a real job? But what about if you do get that real job? What if I answer that question for you? What if I pray that you get that real job? But then will you go and sow that seed back into me? Or will you take that seed and go and spend it on some bullshit? 9 times out of 10, that's what people do. They when they're struggling, they want to come to the people that they know for a fact can help them and get them out of shit. But then when they ain't got shit and when they get everything, you forget the ones that were actually there for you. And that's just like the higher power. We love to go to God when we ain't got shit. Or we love to go and beg and pray and ask God for help then. But then what about when we get shit and we get up out that rut, we get our job, get our businesses off the ground, and we get that love of our life, and we get married, and we get that happy house with the white picket fence and all of that shit that your heart truly desires? What about then? Are you still going to the higher power then? Are you still praying and telling God thank you then? Are you still being humble then? You feel what I'm saying? And that's how I feel. I feel like I give to the wrong, to give to people, and then they don't give back to me. No, they run off and go give to the wrong mother suckers and then come back to me when they ain't got shit. I had a dude on my live the other day talking about, will I get some money to pay my bills? I got this car line and I got to pay my bills in 3 months. And I'm like, bruh, I'm struggling too. Just because I'm on this live don't mean I ain't going through shit. I'm going through shit too. You feel me? But you think for once, was he, trying to donate to the channel or bless me in any form? No, he was too busy with his hand out, expecting me to save him, expecting me to give him some magical answer to fix his problem. But if his business does get off the ground, do you think he's gonna come back and think about little old Seven? No. And that's why we are losing as a people. This is why we, the people, have all of these greedy ass higher ups taken from us right down now, because we are greedy. We are selfish. We are ungrateful. We don't give back to those that give to us. We have to keep this shit going. And I feel like I have a lake that I keep trying to replenish. I have to go and restore myself. I have to make sure I'm eating good. I have to make sure I'm staying prayed up. I have to make sure that I'm staying grounded. I have to keep making sure that I'm staying balanced in a good mindset, keeping my mind, my mental, stable, in order to be able to come on here and help stabilize your anxiety, your depression, your mental, right? But then I feel like I'm giving out my water sources and I'm not getting anything, and I'm steady being dried up. Who wants to keep giving, giving, giving and not receiving anything? So a lot of times when I get ready to hit the live button to come on here, I be saying to myself, am I wasting my time? Am I wasting my energy? Am I depleting myself? Am I building a whole nother taking ass tree? You feel what I'm saying? And that's not my mission. My mission is to come on here and to build a kindred tribe of people, of givers. Just as well as they take, they know how to give. You get what I'm saying? I'm the type of person, I'm not going to, if I have it to give, and if I see somebody around me struggling or going through it, and if I have it to give or spare, I have no problem with that. If I sit on your live and I watch you, and I know for a fact that you feed me some real truth, guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna hit that like button. I'm gonna hit that subscribe button. I'm gonna hit that follow button. And if I have it to donate, I'm gonna donate to your channel to help you, because guess what? Some people out here are readers and they are ordained to read you, but they might not have no money to even buy cards, right? I remember when I first started reading, I couldn't afford tarot cards. What I did was I bought me some index cards, right? And I made my own cards. And I was like, damn, how am I going to be a tarot reader, if I can't afford to supply the channel? And that's where the tribe comes in. Y'all are supposed to help lift up the people that lift you up. Sow the seeds into the people that are sowing seeds into you. That's why you got a lot of greedy preachers right now. They go to church and they fake lie to you. They tell you all these lies, keep you stuck, and they siphon your pockets. And you go to church every Sunday and you ain't getting nothing because you're sowing into a dead graveyard with people who only keep you on the hamster wheel of lies. When we used to go to church, we didn't even have to pay for nothing. We could put $1 in the bucket and be okay, and the preacher would be all right, and the preacher would still show up and still give you that love and that support and feed you the substance and the real word of God that they were supposed to feed you. But now people have gotten greedy, and I see now how it happens, because who wants to keep getting up and giving all of their energy and not receiving anything, barely even receiving a thank you, barely even receiving an appreciation? That's just like a man going to work all day, every day, to come home and take care of the family and the children, and he don't receive anything in return. And you wonder why he's drained, he's tired, he's sick of you. You wonder why he out cheating and built a whole nother family. You're wondering why the woman is sick of taking care of the kids and taking care of the household, because she's tired of giving all of her all and not receiving anything in return. The point of taking care of your children is for them to get up and grow up and take care of you back. The point of you taking care of your mate is for them to take care of you back, not for it to be one-sided. I don't want no one-sided relationships. I don't want to be on here building a one-sided relationship. I want y'all to give to me as well as I give to y'all, even if it's just a heart. Everybody does not have money to give. Everybody don't have gifts to give, but you have a free button on the side that you can hit. Just show appreciation, or you could type. You have emojis. Type those. That's an appreciation. Those are forms to keep me hyped up, to let me know that my work is not in vain. My energy is not wasted. I be feeling like, damn, I don't want to get on here. I don't want to talk to nobody. I don't want to be in no relationship. I don't even want a family with nobody. Because where's the real big steppers? Where are the real people who appreciate? That don't mind showing you the appreciation. Where are those? And then we get mad because now we losing. We didn't even appreciate Mother Earth to the point now we're losing her. They're taking away the seeds. We can't even reproduce because guess what? We didn't appreciate the seeds in the fruit. And we were okay with getting seedless fruit. Now look at us. Now we eating fake ass food. Now we out here scrambling. We out here dying. We're dealing with constipation. Half of us can't even afford the groceries. We can't even afford to keep gas in our car because we didn't appreciate when we had it made. We had gas at $1. We had, apples that grew on a tree. We had, real love and real family that through family reunions, on a regular. Now we don't even have family. We can't even afford a family reunion. Why? Because everybody want to take. Everybody want to, nobody wants to give back. Nobody wants to support. When we did family reunions back in the day, everybody brought something, whether it was juice, drinks, cookies, candy. We all contributed. That's a community. When we had kids, we have a village. We all raised the kids. So nobody would feel left alone. Nobody would feel abandoned. You get what I'm saying? But now we having kids and we got to do it by our fucking self. Who wants to do that? Nobody. Where are the real big steppers? It's only a few. Said link the fuck up. Yes, we do need to link the fuck up. Feeling guilty is where anxiety and depression comes from, but let it go. Greetings, peace and love, y'all. I released everyone. Keep releasing them. Very nice Pokemon cards. If Keisha got a yeast infection, does it turn into a cottage cheese? Okay, you finna go. Because boo. And that's what I'm finna start doing. I'm finna boo. What's your name? Al B. White. I don't know why you felt like to ask that, but boo. Boo. I'm finna start booing negativity. Because you giving yeast infection. Blocked. Asking stupid questions like that. All right. It says we can lift each other up. Yes, we can, Busy Bee. Thank you, Sugar, for always supporting and being here. Shut it down until you're stronger. And I do. You feel me? Did you take your food stamps too? Did they take your food stamps too? You see what I'm saying? That's why he just got blocked. Yes, I had to stop to love on me first. Yeah, see what I'm saying? Whoever this Al B. White person was clearly a clown because they got on here with stupid shit. And I'm glad I blocked him. Create boundaries for yourself, sis. We are all struggling. Exactly. Support the community as a group of like-minded people. Yes. And that's where I'm at. Send him to the block party. And he is Auntie B. He just got blocked because I wasn't reading the comments at first. I was just channeling. And, you gonna always have one clown that pop up in the chat. It never fails. Every live is always one fool that jump up in the chat. But at the same time, let me get back to the reading. He blocked. He was a distraction. All right, so we have 9 of Wands, okay? And see, I'm learning not to give negative energy, low vibrational energy, no attention, because when you give it energy, you give it power. And he wanted power, so that's why he kept commenting. You know what I'm saying? But I'm glad I wasn't reading the comments because then he would have threw me off. So at the end of the day, he gone. He blocked. Fuck him. But you gonna have one sour pussy, sour dick ass, somebody that jump in your shit because the enemy wouldn't be the enemy if the enemy didn't do what the enemy does. Stay focused. Anyway, and that's why I got stay focused tattooed on my arm. Stay focused. Somebody need to type that in the chat. Everything is moving very quickly right now. Go with the flow and use the momentum of the fuel to fuel positive change and create big results. Travel may also be in the cards, okay? You may be resisting change, trying to stop the flow of energy and movement. This will only make things harder. So let go and be in the flow. If you have been feeling stuck, do things differently, new routines, locations, activities, and get the energy moving again. So some of y'all finna maybe travel. You may need to get out and about, get outside, get yourself moving, dance around, get that pelvic moving. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, pray and seek only the Holy Spirit. That part too. You know what I'm saying? Praise God, do a praise dance, whatever you need to do. Get the energy moving and flowing back into your homes. Okay? Get out and about. If you can't afford to leave the house and go on pay and go out to eat or nothing like that, that's all right. Create create that energy at home. If you can, go to the park, go for a walk, dance, do what you need to do to get the energy flowing and moving around you. All right. But travel is in the cards. Somebody may be finna travel. You got 5 of Pentacles right here. All right, I said I was only going to be on here an hour. We got 6 minutes left, so I'm trying to get y'all these messages out. All right, so you got 6 of Pentacles. Oh, 5 of Pentacles. You are experiencing a financial loss, poverty, and feeling isolated and alone. Help is nearby, but you are too focused on your financial problems to notice. You may be sabotaging your ability to create abundance by focusing only on what you lack. Difficult times are coming to an end, particularly if you have recently suffered a major financial or job loss. You may find a new resources or income or a new job, or someone will offer to help you out. So basically, do not block any flows. Anybody in this chat that's been struggling financially, like myself, because baby, I've been going through it financially. Okay. We all are. And trust me, the higher ups, these greedy higher ups that's running this country is going out of their way to make sure we all are financially struggling. Okay? If you live in America, you know what I mean. So at the end of the day, we are all going through it. But at the same time, we as a community have to come together to support each other. If you have to give, if you can, bless your neighbor, bless somebody. If God put it on you to help somebody, because you are going to turn around and need some help too. Whether it be a hug, whether it be a pat on the back, whether it be a simple advice saying, hey, you know what, baby, you're doing a great job. I'm proud of you. It does not matter. Learn to give back. That's how we're going to get the flow of the ebb and flow going. Everybody can't be like this. I noticed today, not just today, but every day when I get on live, get on YouTube or TikTok or Facebook or Instagram, everybody on there like this. Everybody taking. Everybody trying to get rich. Everybody want this, want. But it ain't nobody giving back. And this is where the problem is. Everybody want to be teachers. Everybody want a microphone. Everybody got a podcast. But where are the students? What happened to the students? We don't have enough students. We got everybody trying to be a teacher. Everybody just know all the answers, but don't nobody want to learn no more. Where's that? We are so imbalanced, and we got to get the scales back balanced. I am a teacher, but guess what? I'm a student too. I can learn from anything or anybody. You feel what I'm saying? I have no problem with humbling myself to be a student. But I'm noticing how every freaking body wants to be on a podcast thinking they know the answers. And we wondering why the world is turning into a bunch of idiots, because we got a bunch of idiots teaching the world. And so I can remember when we used to go on YouTube and look for a tutorial, right? But now everybody want to get on YouTube and they're not teaching you shit. What they're doing is they're getting on YouTube and they advertising what they already did. But my thing is that's just like me making this crown, okay? My point is to get on YouTube and show you the steps how to make the crown, not get on YouTube and just post a video and a picture that I already made the fucking crown. What point does that does? It doesn't teach you how to make the crown. So my thing is the world is so oversaturated with fake teachers to the point we don't have enough students. And so I'm the type of person where I go, thank you, Auntie B, thank you. And I try to go, and when I go in, because I'm the type of person, when I don't know how to do something, I quickly go to YouTube or something like that, because that's where it all started, right? To learn. But then when I go on YouTube, I can't learn shit because everybody on there gatekeeping. They just, they're just like crocheting. I wanted to learn how to crochet, but I kept scrolling for hours because you got all these people on here who's showing off their crochet, but nobody was taking time to actually teach how to crochet step by step. And they were speeding it up so you couldn't get it, because a lot of people don't want you to learn. A lot of people want to be the best at it, but they don't want other people to be good at it. So at the end of the day, we're dealing with a lot of people who are gatekeeping, a lot of people who are fake teaching, and they oversaturating the real teachers. So then you spending hours trying to find a real tutorial. Tutorial means to teach, to tutor. We don't even have enough tutors anymore. You feel what I'm saying? Just because I'm almost 40 does not mean I can't be taught something new. And I want to be able to get back, when I go back on YouTube and Pinterest and all these other apps, Google, I want to actually be able to find a real instructional guide. But instead, I found a whole bunch of idiots who done learned it somehow, but they're not willing to share it back and keep it going, keep the flow going, because they only want to be the only one that's great at it. You get what I'm saying? It's just like a hairstyle. If you learn how to do this hairstyle, okay, share how you learn how to do it. Don't just get on here and show me no damn video or no picture of it and expect me to just know. And then you the only one that know how to do it. But then when everybody start coming to you, now you tired and you can't even do it. Now you done gave up because you didn't want to share the wealth. This is where we are. You say, hey, how I learned how to play the bass guitar on my own and having an ear for music. Exactly. You get what I'm saying? The same way with me with sewing. I'm not a professional sewer, but at the same time, I had to hand teach myself, because it's hard to find people who really want to show you steps by steps, because everybody want to gatekeep the wrong shit, but then they want to get online and tell a whole bunch of everything they don't need to tell. You get what I'm saying? So, and I appreciate that. You feel what I'm saying, Rich? At the end of the day, hold on, y'all. Let me turn these lights on, because I know y'all keep seeing all this stuff flashing before your eyes. Hold on. But I'm gonna get back to the reading, because I don't want to be on here longer than I said. I already told myself I was gonna be on here for an hour and my time is up. So yeah, moral of the story is we've been dealing with a lot of people on our fees just robbing us and not giving nothing back. And I'm tired. I'm so tired. I've been to just say, okay, I'm gonna go on live. Go on YouTube and look up one video just so I can learn how to the basics. And I got to go and watch 30,000 videos to learn the basics, all because everybody want to just show off. Nobody wants to actually teach. And so I put on Facebook today, I was like, the world is full of fucking, all right, y'all, I'm going to give y'all about a good 15 more minutes. And when that time will go, I'm gone. I mean it this time, because I spent 3 hours on here last couple days ago. But anyway, I literally put on Facebook the other day, I said, damn, the world is so full of teachers, false teachers, but not enough students. What are students at? Because I'm a student. I don't mind sitting in class learning. I don't mind, watching a video to learn some shit so that I can be good at it too. You got to learn how to share the wealth. Stop want to be the only person that's good at shit. We living in a world of takers. Everybody just taking, and not enough givers, bro. But anyway, we've been going through it financially. Okay. But at the same time, don't be so focused on the financial aspect of what you feel like you've lost, because you're feeling like you're out in the cold. You're struggling financially, trying to keep your bills paid, trying to keep everything afloat, and you're feeling like you're out in the cold. You're feeling like, damn, God, when is my blessing going to come through? And I know what that feel like, because I swear, I am going through it, and I need some help right now. I was standing in the kitchen washing my dishes today, and I was like, God, I need some help. And because I'm always the giver, I've gave so much to a lot of people. I give clothes, I give advice, I give shoes, I give money if I have it. I just give. I'm a teacher, and at the same time, I don't get back as much as I give out. And it's not about that all the time. But guess what? Sometimes you could give so much to the point you give up yourself. And then you have to go and replenish yourself. And if you keep giving, you will be left out in the cold like this. And at some point, you have to go and stop and say, you know what, let me go back and give back to myself, because then what am I gonna do if I drown? What I'm gonna do if I go and if my well run dry? What I'm gonna drink? What I'm gonna eat? You know what I'm saying? It's been plenty of days I've given food to people, and I only have one meal to put in my food mouth. But guess what? I'll share that meal if I can. I might have 2 bottles of water. I'll give a bottle of water just to share with somebody else. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, like you said, we can't pour from an empty cup. And that's been my problem for years. I've always poured from an empty cup. And so now I'm learning to fill my cup back up, but I only give enough. And when I feel like I'm giving out, I got to pull it back. So that's why yesterday I didn't come live. I was supposed to went live yesterday, but I didn't want to because I felt like I would have been pouring from an empty cup. So at the end of the day, y'all stop pouring from empty cups, but don't be sitting back focusing on what you feel like you've lost. Okay. All right. So let's see what y'all got going on. We got somebody here who has an eye for beauty. Okay. All right. Somebody in here has serious issues. I feel like that's all of us. We all got serious issues. Angry because you're manifesting, trying to block your creativity. You may be dealing with somebody who's trying to block your creativity. Do some protection work. Do your spiritual healing. Spirit wants somebody to eat dessert first. Somebody probably always eat savory foods first. And going through it, she says, I'm a designer. I'm too. I design clothes for myself and shoes. I'm currently finna make me a patch dress now. And I can design my jewelry, so that's where all our blessings is going to come in it. But spirit wants somebody to eat dessert first. Maybe you need to be sweet. Some of y'all been too salty lately and you need to be sweet. Okay. All right. Beliefs tied up in the ego, cocky, arrogant, know-it-all, set in ways, false power, loud and wrong. Some of y'all are dealing with people who are loud and fucking wrong. And that's what I was saying today about all of these people who on lives and on these podcasts and got all these videos. People just loud and fucking wrong. Fake teaching. Their beliefs are set up in their egos. Everybody, it's too many folks with cameras and microphones nowadays. And they throwing the world off, throwing off the equilibrium. So this is why we have to unsubscribe from certain people. Unfriend certain people on your friend list. Unfollow certain teachers that you following, preachers that you following. Whoever it is that you know for a fact is led by their ego, unsubscribe from their channels, please, so that you can get your mental back together, because it's throwing you off. It's messing you up. It's making you be filled with anxiety. It's keeping your tree on fire. You know what I'm saying? You need some people that can come give you some water to help put that fire out. Not no people that's adding fire to what you already got going on. You get what I'm saying? A lot of y'all are watching and feeding into the wrong people. Be careful who you are casting your pearls before. Are you casting your pearls before swine? Be careful with that, y'all. All right. Somebody's trying to conquer you, but not really seeing what's going on in the inside. You got people around here who trying to take you down, but want to run your life, want to run you, but not trying to get to know you for who you are. But they think they know you. They think they got it all figured the fuck out, but don't know shit. A lot of y'all are dealing with idiots right now. Okay. A lot of us are. So it's trying to pull you back into old paradigm. People trying to keep you stuck in old ways, old things, old mindsets. Get away from people who trying to keep you stuck in time. If you fighting all your might to move and start a new life, start fresh, you get what I'm saying? Let go of old ways. Get away from people who trying to keep you stuck. You got 666 on the back of these. You feel me? 666 is not a bad number, but at the same time, in this case, it might be. You get what I'm saying? Look up the angel number 666. Some of y'all need to pay attention to nature. You feel me? I have a moth that's called a sphinx moth that keeps showing up in my door every certain amount of years. And it's a black and white moth. And so I looked up the meaning of it, and it was basically saying embrace transformation, new beginnings, the changes of life, the simple changes that are happening around you. I've been seeing little baby lizards. So pay attention to what you keep seeing. Also, I keep seeing granddaddy spiders. So then I looked up what a granddaddy spider meant last night because I was in the shower, and the granddaddy spider was in the corner of my shower. And so I went and looked that up, and basically it meant treading on bumpy surfaces. That's why their legs are long, is because they're able to walk on bumpy surfaces. They're fragile because they are not a threat to you. They're not there to hurt you. They're harmless, but at the same time, it's just showing you that life is transforming, prosperity is coming, but you are able to go through the tough parts of life. You get what I'm saying? Because the granddaddy spider have to climb on my popcorn ceiling, right? So it's able to walk over bumpy surfaces. So you may be going through some bumpy shit in your life, right? You may be going through some hardship in your life, but be like the granddaddy spider, and you're able to climb over those bumps with your long, fragile, skinny legs. You know what I'm saying? But you are not a threat to anybody. You get what I'm saying? So if you've been seeing granddaddy spiders, you've been seeing lizards. Lizards represent new beginnings, transformation, lighthearted energy, childlike energy. Maybe you need to get back to being innocent. Get back to being receptive and allowing people to love on you and bless you. Don't block the flow. Help is on the way. Somebody need to type in the chat. Help is on the way. Especially my struggling entrepreneurs who've been trying to get it out the mud. You've been building shit brick by brick. They're just like me on my YouTube channel, my TikTok channel, my Facebook channels. I got all of these channels. I've been building these channels brick by brick by brick. And I know it's going to pay off someday, but I have to stay consistent and keep going. It'd be plenty of days I want to give up and give out and just say, fuck it all. But that's what the energy wants. That's what the low vibration wants. They want me to give up. But help is on the way. That's right, Angie. Help is on the way. Y'all dealing with somebody that's clingy and that's needy. They need, but they're not giving shit. It's time to shake the devils off. Okay? It's time for us to shake the devils off, block people, get people out of your energy and your auric field. Shake these devils off. Get rid of needy ass people. Stop watching needy ass, broke ass people. People that's always wanting you to give to them. But what are they giving to you? Are they giving you something that actually helps you? Are they keeping you in bullshit? Are they keeping you in lies? Are they keeping you in fake relationships that's not loving you back? Be mindful of holding on to people that are taking. Let go of needy people. Don't be needy, okay? Try not to be needy. I know we're in a time right now where we all need, and they trying their best to create this Hunger Game ass world. They want us all to be out here struggling. They want us all to be out here begging. They want us all to be out here fighting each other and stealing, killing, and destroying and scamming and taking. It's like they're trying to make it a Hunger Game on purpose. Emotional addiction, spending, eating, and drinking. Somebody in here been using emotional addictions. If y'all been going through it, don't be out here emotionally spending. Try not to be out here using it as a coping mechanism, trying to fill the void of what you feel like you're missing. That's like, for example, if you know you've been going through struggles or you've been going through heartache, but at the same time you feel like, okay, well, let me go online and go shopping. That'll make me feel better. Let me go and, go out to eat. That'll make me feel, do not be out here just, emotionally spending, because then you'll look back and you'll need that shit. I've been guilty of that myself, where it's been plenty of days where I get down in my spirit and I'll just go and start spending and shopping and wasting money. And by the time I look up, when I get home with all this stuff, guess what? I'm still got to deal with all of that energy. So be careful with coping mechanisms, trying to cope the void. Deal with what you've been dealing with. Face it head on. Allow yourself to feel your feelings, but stop wasting your money on bullshit. Okay? Save for a rainy day. Somebody need to hear that. Okay? And get your priorities together. Maybe you putting yourself out in the cold because you spending aimlessly on the wrong shit. And then when you get down to paying light bills and gas bills and all of that type of stuff, you ain't got no money because you coping spending. You probably spending on alcohol, food, clothes, all type of things that are not going to bring you nothing back in return. So be careful with overspending on the wrong shit. All right? All right, turtle, snail, sloth, not really trying or moving. Some of y'all got some people in your energy that's slow as fuck. They not moving, they not doing shit. They're not taking those steps and they dragging you down. Or maybe this could be you. I don't know. You apply the energies where they go. But be mindful of people that are like sloths, that are like snails. They just moving too damn slow for you. They're not doing shit in life. And they don't want you doing shit in life. All right? Call me, I'll be there. Some of y'all may need to call on help, call on a friend, ask somebody, I don't know, only you know. Call me, I'll be there. Maybe you need to listen to that song by Michael Jackson. I'll be there. Maybe you need to tell a friend, I'll be there. Be there for somebody. If you need somebody to be there for you, you need to be there for somebody else. You know what I'm saying? You got to give what you're willing to get, but give to the people that will give to you. You feel what I'm saying? Don't be out here just giving to people that would give to that won't give shit to you. You get what I'm saying? You'll win this year if you want to win this year. Tell yourself you won. Keep speaking it over yourself. All right? Somebody not seeing eye to eye. You got somebody around you you're not seeing eye to eye with. And that could be what Spirit is telling y'all to get away from. Spirit wants you to embrace your stillness. Somebody needs to meditate and pray more. Or maybe you need to sit still. Maybe you always on the go, always on the run. And Spirit wants you to sit still and take some me time. Take some solitude. Reground, reconnect, sit still, get some rest. Okay? I'm finna get ready to get out of here in one more minute, y'all. It says, care too much of what other people think. Stop caring what other people think. Okay? Somebody in this chat caring entirely too much what other people think. You're putting too many energies in other people, too many eggs in other people's baskets, and not enough in your own. It says, receive the spiritual inheritance, blissfulness, money, new gifts, abilities. Some of y'all got a spiritual inheritance coming in. Spirit is trying to bless you, but you need to be open to receiving. You need to be still enough to receive it. Some of y'all probably going out of your way to trying to do something. Is it God? What I need to do? I need to do something. You don't need to do nothing. You need to sit still, recenter yourself, refocus, pray, meditate, rest, love on yourself, give yourself a break, give yourself some grace, and watch that blessing come in. Okay? There your blessing go right there. But you got to make sure you're receptive for it. Don't be out here with your hands closed and expecting the universe to bless you with something. And it ain't got to be just material possessions all the time either. It could be through spiritual gifts. Okay? So we're not going to always put all our blessings or our inheritances in material possessions. Maybe the universe wants to bless you through a download. Maybe the universe wants to bless you with a new talent or something like that. But be open to receiving. Okay? Somebody went out of your way to help, and they went out of their way to hurt. See, a lot of y'all went out of your way to help people, and they went out of their way to do nothing but hurt you. And this is why you got to let their ass go. Okay? The universe said, be a villain. Be a bitch. Okay? If you got to be. Sorry. It's a no. Sorry. I'm not finna do it no more. Okay? All right. Time's up, y'all. It's a no-go. All right. So somebody needs to learn the word no. All right. Somebody need to let that shit go. Let that tree burn down. Let that bridge burn down. And save yourself. You are struggling. You are going through it because you are putting your energy, time, money, resources into the wrong energies, and they are going out of their way to set you ablaze. And the whole time you keep trying to throw fire on them, thinking that you're going to save them. You keep trying to love on them, and the whole time they are burning your tree down. Okay? And you are leaving your confirmation, and you keep leaving yourself out in the cold. All right? Stop doing that. You a queen of wands. You have magical powers to heal yourself. Take care of yourself. Replenish yourself. Re-nourish yourself. You're a magical being. Tap in and get ready to celebrate, or start celebrating now before the celebration come in. Okay? I'm glad you found me too. Thank you, Sugar. I'm glad you found me. You're welcome, Auntie B. At the end of the day, let's start celebrating now. Okay? So that we can attract in more things to celebrate about. If we want to win, we need to tell ourselves and trick our mind. Be a little delulu. Look in the mirror and say, I've already won. The battle is already won. It's already mine. It's already here. My ships have sailed. They're here. They're coming in. Speak life right now. This is a very abundant time. Help is on the way. I promise you. Your life is being restored. Okay? But you got to believe it. You got to fight to keep your energy positive. Because like I said, today I woke up, juggling my attitude. I woke up with an attitude today. Okay. I didn't wake up with an attitude. I eventually got the attitude throughout the day, and I had to take a nap, and even the nap was getting on my damn nerves. But at the end of the day, I was fighting to stay positive. So a lot of y'all need to put down what's causing you to juggle. Whatever is not serving you, drop that shit. Spirit is telling you to drop it. Drop it. Let it go. It's burning you down. Let it burn to the ground. If they burning bridges, let them burn it. Stop saving folks that don't want to be saved. Stop bailing folks out that don't want to be bailed out, and go and bail you out, because they are putting you in a mental prison. They are keeping you stuck and stagnant. They ain't giving you shit in return. They just taking from you. Remove yourself and drop that's making you juggle. Whatever it is that you keep wondering about. Oh, should I keep going? Should I keep? No. Let it go. Drop it. It's wasting your time. You know it. You know it. You know it's a waste of time. Let it go. Because then when you let it go, you will be able to celebrate. Okay? Some of y'all may be dealing with a King of Swords, an air sign. Let that shit go. You got death right here. The universe is showing you that it's dead. You're dragging a dead horse. You're trying to make something be alive that's not going to be alive. The universe is trying to kill that old cycle, that old way of thinking, that old way of being. Universe is saying, let that shit go so that something new can be reborn in place of it. Look at that. Conflict. God, this is why conflict is happening. Because it's trying to bring death to what's not serving you. You feel what I'm saying? It's keeping you stuck and stagnant. Keeping you in the hangman. Only you know what's keeping you stuck. And whatever that is that's keeping you stuck in this tree, let that shit go. It's causing conflict in yourself. It's other people, everybody fighting over what belongs to you. Everybody trying to keep you turned. Everybody just trying to keep you up in the uproar. Fuck that shit. Let all of this drama go. Let the people go who gaslighting. Let go of the people who keeping up mess. Let go of people who ain't bringing shit to the table. Let go of greedy, hungry, desperate, needy ass folks. Let go of takers. Let go. Anything that's keeping you like that, let their ass go. So you can celebrate. You deserve better than you giving yourself credit for. You ain't got time to be out here juggling shit. Let that shit go. You know what it is that you need to let go of. Ask the universe to give you strength. Let go. Fuck them. With love. You can love people enough, but you can say fuck people and still let their ass go. You really can. That shit is dead. Some of y'all might be seeing roadkill. If you've been seeing a lot of roadkill, this is a clear sign that death to an end of a cycle. The universe is bringing an end to some shit. You wonder why y'all keep arguing. You wonder why y'all keep fighting. You wondering why you keep this drama. You wondering why. This because the universe is telling you, baby, it's dead. Let it go. Ain't no life growing there. Go where you feel alive. If you don't feel alive there, in that relationship, in that friendship, at that job, in that community, in that family, if you feel like this, let that shit go. If you feeling sad all the time, you finding yourself down and out all the time because they keep setting the tree on fire, let it go. It's dead. You putting yourself out in the cold every time you keep trying to save people and you keep trying to be nice. Spirit said, be a villain. Crack that shell. Crack that shit open. Fuck them kids. Fuck that mother. Fuck that daddy. Fuck that sister. Fuck whoever it is that's saying fuck you. You can love their ass from a distance. That's right. Said the devil trying to attack me. The devil can't attack you if you ain't putting yourself in the position to be attacked. That's why Spirit says save yourself. Look at that. She's sitting there with a sword right there. She ain't weak. She might look weak, but she ain't weak. Said some men wanted to mess up what you have. Exactly. But we ain't giving nobody no chance to do that no more. Drop the zeros and pick yourself up. Okay? All right? A breakthrough is at hand. Spirit wants you to come home to yourself. Come home to yourself. You come home, we like to come home for everybody else. Yeah, there go bitch fire right there. Bitch fire. Didn't I say that? It says stand up for yourself. You got to listen. I said I'm finna go. I'm finna go now. I'm be holding on to my energy, y'all. I'm finna go. It says escape. Escapists. Come home to yourself. Everyone wants to escape to their lives occasionally. Some of us like to binge watch shows. Some of us like to listen to music. Some of us like to read. And some of us like to leave it all behind and go on vacation. All of that is totally healthy. Our all of that is totally healthy. Our lives can get incredibly stressful. However, too much escapism can mean that you're not confronting the big problem, which isn't healthy for you. Face it head on and let the pieces fall wherever they may. So you're gonna have to face whatever it is that you avoiding. You're gonna have to face whoever it is that you're avoiding. Some of y'all in this chat are escaping facing reality. Some of y'all are disappearing and walking away and being quiet too damn much. And you need to open your mouth up and be a bitch. You ain't got to be mean, but speak your truth. Speaking your truth is going to get those villains out your way. It will slay those demons and those dragons. That's what I said the other day when I went live. And if you missed my live, go on my YouTube channel, the spiritual secret shopper. Go on there and watch that live that I just posted the other day. And it's telling you the same thing. At the end of the day, you're going to have to speak your truth. That's how you slay all those dragons. Because guess what? The demon don't like truth. Fake don't like the truth. Fake don't like you standing up for yourself. Call them demons on their bluff. Because a lot of them bullies that's in your life is just that, a bully. And a bully ain't nothing but a weak-ass pussy coward anyway. So at the end of the day, bully the bully by telling your truth. You ain't got to fight. You ain't got to argue. Say what you mean and mean what you say and stand on that shit. And I got to take my own advice because I just said I'm finna get off of here. All right? Bitch fire. Stand up for yourself. There's no better way to say it. Someone in your life is trying to burn you at the stakes. Maybe you didn't give them something they wanted or didn't let them get away with their bad behavior. Either way, they're trying to ruin your reputation. Rest assured your reputation will stand intact. Silence can be effective, but this is not that kind of situation. Get loud and let them have a taste of your bitch fire. So Spirit said, open your mouth. Stop. Right now it's time for you to get loud. Open your mouth and tell them you sick and tired. You feel me? You'd have been quiet long enough. You'd have let them got away long fucking enough. You'd have been nice, and they've been trying to burn you at the stake, and you out here trying to save their ass, and the whole time they setting you on fire. And Spirit wants you to save your damn self. Okay? Speak up. Face what it is that you've been avoiding so that you can get this cycle to close. Because once you speak your truth, it's going to end the cycle. And that's the point. Don't be afraid of the cycle ending. Let that shit go. Okay? You're going to have to let it go. You're going to have to speak your truth in order for that shit to end. Because you tired of this. Who want to live in a graveyard? Not me. Who want my crops to keep down? Who want to keep planting seeds in bad soil? Not me. Fuck that. Fuck them. Who want to keep being in a storm? Trying to hold your crown, running from shit. Who? Not me. Fuck that. Get rid of who is taken from you. Get rid of who is in your way. Get rid of who causing you to juggle shit. Get rid of their asses. Whether they like it or not, be the villain. That's what Spirit is telling you. Be okay with not being liked. Some of y'all care about being liked too fucking much. And you need to be okay with not being liked sometimes. Everybody ain't going to like you. Everybody ain't going to agree with you. Everybody ain't going to want to accept you. You not for everybody. And that's all right. That's okay. That's cool. Be all right with that. All right? And then you're going to have a breakthrough when you do. All right? Spirit wants you to trust the process. Give me 3 cards, Spirit. Yeah, it's a no. No. It's a no. Get rid of their asses. Spirit said, being cold, heartless, and desensitized is a wrap. Open heart, have feelings, sensitive as fuck. That's what I'm telling you. It's a wrap. That's why Spirit said it's a no. It's a no-go for these people, these heartless ass people. Cut these heartless ass people out because it's causing you to be heartless. Cut these stingy ass people out because then it make you want to close your fist and not want to be a giver anymore. Because you give it to the wrong people and then don't have nothing to give to the right fucking people. Get them people out the way. Let go of a world that isn't serving you to create a world that actually does. And that's what I'm trying to tell you. Let go of those that are taking from you, because the more you deal with takers, the more it makes you want to close your fist and say, God, I don't want to give to nothing and nobody. I don't want to give my love. I don't want to give my advice. I don't want to give my heart. I don't want to give because I'm dealing with everybody that's robbing me. But the problem is you're giving to the wrong fucking people. You're giving to the wrong sources. You're giving to the wrong energies, and it's nothing but death there. You know where you are giving and you're not getting nothing in return. So you got to let it go. Let it go so you will have more resources to give to yourself and give back to those that truly need. That's how you keep it going. So you don't turn cold-hearted and closed. You don't turn heartless like them. The more you spend your days around death, the more dead you become. The more you sleep with death, the more dead you become. The more you feed death, the more dead you become. Spirit said, rewrite your story. You got two cards right here that says rewrite your story from two different decks. It says villain. You can always rewrite your story. Rewrite your story, the story of your life to live in. Believe. So you need to rewrite your story. Stop living that same old bullshit with different folks. Some of y'all will walk away from relationships and get in a different relationship and relive the same shit because you haven't healed from the last story. Heal that old painful story. Heal the depression, what's causing you depression and anxiety and stress before you jump in anything else new so that you can rewrite that story in a better way this time. Treat yourself to a relaxing day because you deserve it. You deserve to relax. Stop trying to let everybody else relax and you not relaxing. Go and create yourself a spa day. Take yourself out on a date if you can afford it. Give yourself a massage. Put yourself in the tub and soap. Light yourself a candle. Fix yourself a meal. By yourself and sit down and enjoy it by yourself. And share with those that's sharing with you. And if they ain't sharing, and it ain't about, like I said, it's not about vanity, but at the same time it is. So that's just like me. I'm on here sharing with y'all. The least y'all can do is share with me. Because guess what? The more I give, the more depleted I get. And I don't want to keep getting on here giving. And I'm not receiving shit in return either. So at the end of the day, if y'all give to the right folks will want to give to you. So hype me up just like I hype y'all up. And we gonna grow together. But if I keep feeling like it's death every time I get online and I'm not getting nothing in return, even if it's just comments, love, thank you, appreciation, hearts, then guess what? Y'all won't see me less and less. Because I'm not finna keep going where I don't feel accepted, appreciated, or loved, or appreciated, or replenished. You feel what I'm saying? I'm not going to keep giving to what's dead. I'm not finna. I deserve love. I deserve acceptance. I deserve appreciation. I deserve to be taken care of just like everybody else. Just like I get on here and I nurture y'all, nurture me too. If you want me to keep coming, if you like what I do, you like what I bring to the table, love on me just like I love on you. And the less and less that I feel loved on, the less and less you're going to see me. If y'all enjoy my advice, you enjoy my lives, my videos, if I actually have helped you, help me help you. Make me want to keep coming. You feel what I'm saying? Come on, Angie. Don't keep saying you stopping. I need you to get on here and say, I've stopped. I need you to start. I need you to do it. Stop procrastinating. Go ahead and pull up your sword. Pull up that bitch fire. Let that tree burn. And rewrite your story. And save yourself. We ain't stopping it. We ain't trying. We're doing. Okay? There you go. We ain't escaping no more. We're not tiptoeing around our life no more. We giving up on that bullshit. Okay? Now I'm finna go fix me something to eat. And I'm finna go in here and finish my project that I started. And if y'all have any finished projects, I advise y'all to go ahead and finish those projects. One by one. Okay? Get you some rest. Take yourself out of the cold. We're not going to be focusing on what we losing. All right? Because we ain't finna be losing no more. We finna be winning. All right? Type in the chat, I win. I win. I won. I'm winning. I'm on a winning streak. Put the purple hearts in the chat. I win. Okay? We ain't letting nobody take from us no more. There you go. I win. I won. I'm on a winning streak. We claiming that. Okay? And we are dropping anything that is dead weight. Only you know what's dead weight in your life. Even if it's just stuff in your house that's holding energy. Remove what's holding energy. You got old clothes in your closet you ain't worn forever. Get rid of it. Old shoes, get rid of them. You might need to move your furniture around. Mop your floors, sweep your floors, vacuum, unstagnate the energy in your home so that you can get your financial flows flowing. The more you clean up, the more the universe can recycle some things to you. So let's get this energy flowing, y'all, because we've been stuck and stagnant too long. I don't know about y'all, but I'm sick and tired. Okay? All right. She said, I just did that. Thank you, Sugar, for all the love. Thank y'all for the love. Thank y'all for tuning in. And I've been on here again 20 minutes, 30 minutes after I said I was going to be on here. So with that being said, y'all got to be a man and a woman of your word. Now, if you said what you said, mean what you say. Say what you mean and mean what you say. Put your foot down and stand on that shit. If you said no, stick on that no. Okay? Don't go back on your word. Because if you do, people will never take you serious. So with that being said, y'all, I'm out of here. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Peace and love. Stay beautiful and stay focused. All right. All right, Auntie B.